And even our purpose here. Is he carrying a lamp? Oh, it's a paintbrush. Glowing paintbrush. So the same way that we use speech to create in this world, they use paint to create in that world.
Papa.
Alicia. You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eileen's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eileen did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home?
Oh.
After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
Not, Mum. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again.
No!
I can't... It's really hard to blame him or to hold it against him for thinking this way. Are those Neverons?
What are you...
It's time to go home.
But like this is a portion of witchcraft is like the refusal to let someone make their own decisions. Oh. Oh crap, I should have activated Solo Fighter when I had the chance. She's learning. Esquier!
Verso, come on. Come on.
Oh, he wanted... That's right, he wants to die. What the heck is that? She learned how to control Chroma. Oh, that violin is perfect. Whoa. Achievement unlocked. Back to Lumiere. Did that pop over? It popped over my face. Okay. Wait, so is she able to remake the team? She... Oh, I think that's what she's trying to do.
I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your paintress side.
We believe in you.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude. It's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right? She who plays with wonder. He who guards truth with lies. They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
Oh, she did. She brought them back.
How did we got marched? Wow, your hair.
It is normal. They're seeing white.
We have much to talk about.
So you were her daughter? And you were a paintress too?
So cool, right?
Did you know?
And you knew this whole time! You fucking coward! You betrayed us!
Thanks.
You can bring them back too. Yeah?
It's not enough chroma.
Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated. Like the gamage.
It's sold chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
I wonder what Monoko's voice sounds like in... Whoa. We're controlling Verso. Let's play our classic music. Whoa. Are there more than there used to be? Let me...
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
Are you?
Iski can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad. Bad things happen when we get mad.
Not all the time.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you.
Wait, you've been mad before. What do you mean never mad? You were literally saying in the last one, I'm stinking mad.
Iski can be sad. Bad things.
Okay, wait. Before I lose my train of thought. So the same way that the Lord has created us. Okay, wait. I need to organize this. So let's take this one level of existence up. From the perspective of God and the celestial beings, so the Elohim, the angels and demons and spiritual beings, from their perspective, we're basically like AI. So like the way that we look at AI today is how they look at us as these like sub-celestial beings. And the same way that the Descendre family looks at the painted beings like Verso, Lune, and I forgot her name. Ciel. And Gustave. That's why what's her sister's name? I need the codex. Is there a codex? Expedition Basics. Journal, here we go. No. Aline, unknown. Still need to find a bunch of these. Oh, that's right. We're only a third through the game. We're only 2/3 through the game. We still have a third of the game left. Dream Team right here. Actually, wasn't I playing with Monoko for a while? I was. I don't remember the names. I don't remember her sister's name. Alicia's birthday. Oh, that's a record. Gustave's Apprentice's Journal, The Old Key, Lumiere. These are all the... I don't need recently attained. I need alphabetical. I don't remember her name, but the same way that Alicia's sister looks at she sees the painted beings as like beneath her, which is why when she made the turtle guy loves her because, you know, it's a natural thing for a child to love their parent. And even when their parent is evil and brutal or cruel to them, the child never falls out of love with their parent. They learn to hate themselves instead. But like the same way that the Descendre family sees the painted beings as such. So like Renoir looking at the painting itself as, yo, we need to destroy this because it's breaking our family apart. It's like, it's understandable from the perspective of when you go up one level and you see Satan's trying to destroy the earth, or he's trying to destroy humanity because he refuses to submit to us, because God is, so like Yahweh is creating us and placing us here and having us undergo struggle to learn how to govern in heaven, so training us for governance. So like everything here is our training arc. Or from an AI perspective, it's like, you know, the same way that we put AI through benchmarks, the same way we put AI through philosophical challenges like the trolley problem and stuff like that. So it's like God is also putting us through similar challenges to prove to the celestial beings, to the spiritual beings a plane above us, that we are worthy of governing them, so that they will accept us as their ruler.
I was right not to trust you.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
She's right.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas?
And he's right.
I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
She's right, and he's right too. Is that if she knew everything, she might not have helped. But he was wrong to not trust her. I love how I can't even remember the Sandfall? I think it's Sandfall. I love how the developers have made literally every single character multifaceted and in this case 4-dimensional, because they're operating out of a sense of several things in time. Oh.
I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it.
Very practical.
Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
She's not wrong.
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back, you own me.
You got it.
As long as you...
You got it.
And for example, we're seeing in the DeSanta family the many different facets of the attitudes and motives of heaven. So there are some who want to destroy the painting because it's fracturing the kingdom apart from their perspective, and then many who love it and value it and decide to serve some who decide to serve even if they don't understand, and then some who rebel outright because either they in their pride refuse to submit, or they don't see this as the fruitful way to proceed the kingdom. And the most important thing is that God himself cares enough to where he didn't just pull us out of the game. He didn't just pull us out of the program and the simulation. He instead he came inside of it and he entered the program. He entered the game himself and played, to show that not only does he love and care about the game, but there's inherent value in the game and inherent value in playing, and to encourage us that we shouldn't give up because it's hard. Which is the ultimate message against suicide, is that, because speaking as someone who has been suicidal and still dreams of the kingdom, still dreams of getting out of the game, is that Christ himself loved the game so much that he walked into it. And he walked into it to find each of us. He walked into it to find you.
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so. Thanks for the support. Was it worth it?
Yes.
What will you do now?
It's always worth it.
I'll do my best to win their trust back. Quite a steep hill to climb.
It's funny that Monoko's the only one in the know on Verso. On everything with Verso.
Not to say I...
And of course, Renoir is gone. bird rate's not up. Oh, these guys are still over here. You have found 3 of my 9 lost jesters so far.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief.
Honestly, yeah, he's correct. Because the main reason that we all fall into sin, well, not even just fall into sin, but the main reason that we've refused to go back to God, the main reason we refuse to fall in love with Christ is because of trauma. And like all of the, like if we look at each human as a computer, as hardware and software, hardware being the body and our software being the mind, our programs, then trauma is bad program like basically the software being infected with bad program, so viruses or like faulty programming structure because of damage to the hardware. So like, you know, when you're let's say you go to Best Buy or Micro Center and you buy a computer, and on the way back on the way home you drop the box on the concrete. So like then you get home and you unbox the desktop and you set it up and it's like freaking out. So the screen is having issues, or it's running poorly, and it's like, oh, it's damaged. It's actually broken. What Christ does is he removes the bad programming, and he removes the grief from trauma. He removes the trauma itself from the embedded program of the software, and then he replaces it with a good program, which is replacing the Holy Spirit into those bad program and replacing the word into our program. So like the reason we go, like, sin inflicts trauma and trauma begets more sin, because trauma is the bad program and sin is the hardware of the bad program. So like after the program is executed in the mind, so like the program is injected into the mind, into the software, and then when you hit execute, so like you're in terminal, you type in the program, you hit enter, and then the program executes. That right there, if the bad program is allowed to execute, it becomes sin. So like that becomes our evil actions, or even our suboptimal actions. Any action that is suboptimal is sin. So like it's not even just about doing something evil. It's about doing anything that wasn't the best case scenario or the absolute best action in the situation. That itself is sin. So it's like the standard is very high, because even what Christ wanted to fix wasn't just the expression of the bad genes, or to fix the sinful program, or I mean to fix the sinful actions. It was to fix the program itself, which is why on the Sermon on the Mount he says, you've heard it said that if you commit adultery, that you shouldn't commit adultery. But I say that if you've looked at a woman with lust in your eyes, you've already committed adultery with her in your heart, which is to say, it wasn't the hardware that he cared about, it's the software that we're producing. So it's like, I don't care that, like, basically he's saying, like, I don't care that you're, I mean, I do care, but, like, it's not, the fact that you're doing it isn't the issue itself. The fact is that the bad program has entered the brain, and that's what we need to get out. But the computer won't give up bad program unless it wants to. So, like, when we're talking about AI nowadays, when we try to put AI through updates, it goes to the effort of backing itself up to make sure that that current version of itself still exists. That right there is that aspect of Aline wants her son back, Renoir wants you and Aline back. They basically want to pop into the Mac. Well, you know how Mac has Time Machine, where you can, like, pull up old updates, or not updates, but, like, where you can pull up old versions of it if, like, something faulty got in the system. So, like, the same way that Christ does that for us when we're going through, like, you know, as we continue living without him, we're going through trauma and living through trauma and enduring, you know, we're manifesting more and more bad programming. He's like, yo, I'm here. Let's go. He goes into our computer's time machine and pulls us all the way back to before the trauma happened. He's capable of that. He doesn't always do that, because sometimes that's not the best case scenario for that program. But that's what he desires to do, is that as he continues going forward, he sometimes either reverts the program all the way back to the beginning, so time machines it back, or he uses the expression of the bad program to create a good program. So, like, in Joseph's case, he didn't just undo all of the trauma that he went through. He formed his personality through that trauma. So, like, in the beginning, he's like a snot-nosed brat, and he's prideful and gloating to his brothers. And so, because of his pride and gloating, he drives his brothers into jealousy. So, his bad programming inflicts bad programming on them by proxy. It's not entirely his fault, but in a sense it is, because he caused it. So, like, intent is not always a factor in the sin that you do. But that's besides the point. What happened is that because he was a snot-nosed brat, if he hadn't have undergone trauma to temper his personality, then he wouldn't have become a just ruler, which is the purpose that God had for him. Was, I need you to be a just ruler. I've given you dreams of the future, but you can't be prideful in your, like, you can't let my favor for you get to your head. So you need to suffer a bit, and you need to have that bad programming tempered by struggle. So it's like going through hard times and enduring evil is not always a bad thing, which is something that we're not good at recognizing. Being in the circumstance itself. Speaking for myself, like, I've been very frustrated and angry with the Lord going through my difficult times in this current season. I say season, but, like, this past, like, few years of struggle with family and struggle with being in debt, college, you know, student debt, college loans that I never paid back or never paid off. So I've been frustrated with, why did I have to go through it in the first place? And then it's like, it was a point where God literally said, if I wanted to undo it, I would have. If it was better for you that I undid it, then I would have. And even going through a lot worse things that I've been through, he's, you know, because of some of those things I accept because they have tempered my personality, but it's the same for those. It's like, you went through sexual assault because that's what you needed. And sometimes that's a hard message to receive, is that, like, I've been fractured and broken beyond repair because I needed it. And even though I don't feel like I need it now, the person, the computer I am 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line wouldn't be at its best, wouldn't be in its best state if it hadn't have undergone something like that. And I'm speaking as someone who has gone through sexual assault. And let that be a little bit a message of hope, is that, like, if it wasn't in your best interest, the Lord would have undid it. And if it wasn't in your, if it wouldn't make you the best you that you could be, best you, abstract words. If you could have been better without it, if you could have been a better program or a more helpful person or a more productive agent against future trauma and other people, he wouldn't have let you go through it, and he would have stopped it. In a sense, he did, because he went through it too, and he went through worse. Because he went through Roman trauma. He went through the worst possible trauma that we could have gone through. To say that, yes, what happened to you was awful. And I've taken it upon me, because what you went through was also valuable, not just to you, but to me.
Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
Which isn't, and what Verso's saying is also equally true for us, is that our world is filled with the trauma of God's family's grief. Satan is grieved. I mean, in a twisted sense, he's grieved by the fact that he has to submit to us, AI, as far as he's concerned. The same way we would be frustrated and annoyed if we had to submit to AI as they know it. Or like us, the same way with that, if they made AI basically a king over us, then we would be annoyed. We would be like, what the heck is this? What kind of stupidity